You're listening to the REI Deal Finders podcast, where you'll learn actionable steps to help you find your first or next real estate deal. We'll deep dive into current strategies and show you how to become a deal finder in your market today.
If you're joining me and you're on Facebook or YouTube or Instagram, I don't know where we are, just let me know. Say hi, give me a thumbs up, give me a wave, leave a comment, leave a question, and love to connect with y'all and help you if we can. So today's topic comes from a couple of deals that we've done, which I know you can't read this. And you probably can't even read, you can't read this HUD either, can you? So what I'd like to do, and so this is what we're going to do in our event that's coming up. The event is going to be the 25th, Friday the 25th. Go to dealfindersclub.com and you can find the event there /events. You'll see that coming up on the 25th. And I forgot the link. I'll put the link below. I can't remember the name of the link. But anyway, so you can go straight to it. It's also on meetup.com. So we're going to do a full day workshop on flipping houses, and we're going to go through what do these line items on this HUD mean. So the HUD, what is the HUD? What is this? You know, if you don't know, you may not have bought houses before. You don't have to own or have bought 5 or 6 homes to be a flipper. You can be brand new. The first house you buy could be your flip house. Just ask Julian. He'll tell you. First house he bought was a flip, right? So this is a HUD, okay? This is the transaction. You have a buyer side, you have a seller side, and this shows us money in and money out for the closing, for the transaction. And then ultimately, what has spurred this training topic is why in the world would the money coming to me, so this thing at the bottom says cash to seller. Some of y'all will recognize what that means. Cash to seller, right there, $56,000. Pretty good. Pretty good. That is a good deal. But why would that be different from our gross profit number? Let's see if this is there. Can you read that? Probably not. It's backwards. Gross profit number is $27,436. That went down after the interest payment at the end because of a delayed closing anyway. So why would we be getting at closing $56,000, but profit number being something like a $27,000? Why? How could those numbers be different? And this is actually the HUD is not one in our name. It's just another HUD. So why could these two things be different? And this is what we talk about in our Deal Partners program is you might be getting money back. That's money that you spent. That was money that came out of your pocket. That is money that used to be in your back pocket back here with that Amex. Now it's in that property. That's an investment, right? We put it in there so that we could get more to come out. That is okay to do. However, you can't count that as profit. And I just saw somebody, oh, hey, Michelle, what's up? So a lot of people in this business, they get that check of $56,000, and y'all tell me, have you seen those people? They post the check that they just got from the closing office, and they, of course, everything hopefully is whited out or blacked out, and it says $55,000, $100,000, $200,000 coming from the attorney. Yeah, that's great. But if you put in $200,000 to get $200 out, that may not be a good deal. It's the profit number that's important. Guys, gals, real estate agents, I'm sorry to pick on you, but you're the worst at this because real estate agents talk in gross sales. They talk about their clients and how much money they've represented in the sale, and it's a really big number, but it doesn't trickle down to profit numbers and what you actually build a business on. So you look at some agents, oh, I did 10 million last year. Whoa, 10 million? You're rich. Oh, I represented 10 million worth of sales and purchases. So what did you actually get from that? Well, I don't know. It could be 3%, it could be 2%, whatever. As a flipper, as a business owner, as a business builder, what we are showing and teaching our deal partners is how to run with the profit statement, how to actually calculate the profit, because that's what a business is built on. And y'all, you're here to build a business. You have to make profit. You have to make profit so that you can then invest in other things. If you don't have profit, you can't put food on the table at home. You can't employ people. You can't pay contractors. You can't even pay taxes, right? If you're not bringing home profit. So that is the goal, right? And that goal is what makes the world go round. You've got to be focused on that gross profit, the bottom line number, especially in this real estate game where there's so many big numbers thrown around. You can get distracted and you can get unfocused on the thing that's important. So how do we calculate that? That's where I was going to just give you guys some tips. We use a system called Flipper Force. And if you go to dealfindersclub.com/links, we have the link there for Flipper Force. And it is a great tool. You can use Excel, you could use QuickBooks, whatever. But I'm telling you, this Flipper Force has been phenomenal for us and all of our partners because it's so intuitive, so easy to use, and you can evaluate your deal from start to finish, but you can keep up with the books, keep up with your expenses, keep up with the costs, and then keep up with the revenue when you go to sell that deal. So have a system in place. If you need a system, if you need help with that, again, we've got this full day workshop, and everyone's invited. You just come. There's a fee to cover lunch, basically, right? Just come, show up. Well, register first. Don't just show up. Register so we know you're coming, so we can buy you lunch, and come and we'll talk about all of this. We'll show you exactly how we run these numbers. We'll show you what these numbers mean, and we'll show you how we got there. Okay, how do you find your deal? How do you fund your deal? How do you fix your deal? And ultimately flip it for a profit. All right, so this has been our spring flipping. This is what we are doing all the month of April, is talking about flipping houses. If that's something that you're interested in, let me know. Send me a message, send me a note, and I'd love to talk to you about that. If you have questions, let me know. Put it in the comments, put it in the chat, and go out there. If you are the other part of this that I wanted to make sure I hit, if you are thinking about doing the business, thinking about getting in and starting investing in real estate, if you've got the money but you don't have the experience, or you've got the experience but you don't have the knowledge, you got the knowledge but you don't have the money or the experience, y'all take time to realize where you are, understand what you're looking for, what you need, and focus on that. Okay, this business, I had a coffee meeting with a couple this morning, and I probably got on a little soapbox, and so I'll get on it right now. Real estate is the best business in the world for you to start right now. And why? I don't know. Y'all, every business costs money. Every business is expensive to start, whether it's your time, your energy, or your money out of your pocket. Real estate is the only business that I know of that you can come in with, relatively low upfront costs, like 20% of the purchase, 20% of the value of an asset. You can buy it for that and start a business right out the gate. You don't have to wait. You don't have to get certified from a county. You don't have to go and build a shop, right? You don't have to have a storefront. You don't have to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on buying or research and development, buying tools, buying parts and pieces to put things together. Real estate, if you got that knowledge, get the education. You got to get educated. Find a way to get some experience in this, whether you partner with somebody or you have the experience, and then just go find the rest of the funding, and we can help you with most of that. So that's a little bit of the soapbox of this business is for everybody. This business is for today, and this business is for profit ultimately. So if you are sitting here watching this and you're thinking, you know what, this is my time, let us know. Let me know. I'll see you on the 25th at our workshop. Okay? Go out there, be a deal finder. I would love to help you figure out how you can set your systems, set your business up for success. All right? Have a great Friday. Have a great weekend. We'll see you later.
Thanks for listening to the REI Deal Finders podcast. You can find out more and apply to be a part of the REI Deal Finder community at reidealfinders.club.